Welcome into Red Empress Tarot. I'm Patty. I'm an intuitive, a reader, and a healer on the twin flame path myself, here to read you a message for your twin flame journey. I believe that if you have found this video and this channel, you've been guided to do so. If you love the content, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of the tribe. Make sure that you tap into your intuition. Make sure that you are following your internal guidance. It's really important. And every thumbs up to the video is so valuable. I love every one of you. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Hey guys, a couple quick things before we start. One, I'm going to be doing a live on Thursday. This Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'm not going to be doing a general reading. It's just answering questions. It's $15 for one question, $25 for two. If I get enough interest, I will make that regular on the channel. So I hope to see you there. The second thing is I'm doing something very cool. I want to interact with you guys more one-on-one. And so whenever I do a reading for a little while here, and I'll announce it in every reading, if you put in the comments of the reading, so this is the Torrent message, if you put in the comments of the Torrent message the words card please, or please draw a card for me, something to that effect, in the next Torrent message that I do, I will draw you a personal card at the end of the reading. So you get this quick little personal reading. Just a quick one, but I'm going to do that for everybody that wants it until I get so big that I can't handle it anymore. So for now, while I'm still a small channel, I want to interact with you one-on-one as much as I can and help you as much as I can. So in the comments of this reading, go ahead and put card or card please, and in the next Torrent that I record, that'll probably be next week, it'll be in the next weeks because I kind of record them all within a couple days for a week. So next week's, check out that Torrent and you'll see your personal message. That's true for all the zodiac readings and the mirror messages too. I'm going to do this for a while until I get big enough that I can't handle it, and then I'll have to change it up and maybe do it at random. But for now, it's going to be everybody that wants it. So make sure and put that in the comments. Let's go ahead and get into the Torrent reading. Welcome to the Twin Flame Torrent message. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to my subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. And welcome to the new people finding the channel for the first time. If you're new and you like the vibe here, subscribe. I would love to have you as part of this beautiful community that we're building, supporting twin flames. We are stronger together, and the more we can support each other, the better off we are. If you've never been in a Torrent message before, it is a purely channeled message, no structure. I just listen to whatever spirit brings to me. I am doing them differently now. I used to do a whole bunch of energies in one reading, and now I'm doing one energy per reading. So they'll be short, sweet, to the point, and you'll get more of them. All right, let's see what we get. Let's get some Palo Santo to clear the energy of this space. Hope you guys are doing well. It feels so good to be in fall season. Really, really happy about that. All right. Almost. Let me get it cut really well. Let's get some nice smoke going. I love nice, clean, clear energy to read with. There we go. Get all my crystals. All my decks over here. My charms. Some for me, some for you guys. And we're good to go there. Okay. So, there's always lint from sage or Palo Santo or whatever. Okay. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, protectors, thank you for being with me here today and always. Help me be a clear and accurate channel for the watchers of this video. Let all the messages that come out be for the highest good of all parties involved. Grounding. Protecting. Archangel Michael, surround me with your protection as I surround myself with the bubble of white light protection. Okay, let's go. See what Spirit has today for us. Okay, so I have this poster of crystals here in front of me, and I'm looking at this one crystal, and there's like little inclusions in it, and some of them look like dog bones to me at the moment. So I'm feeling like we're picking up on the energy of a dog lover for sure. Someone in this counterpart connection, maybe both of you. I know a lot of people like dogs, but these are people that love them. Love them. Okay, what are we gonna... I'm gonna start with charms. Oh, you know what? I got out my Spirit, my Halloween tarot deck. And so I knew I wanted to use that today, and it's right on top of my charms. So we're gonna get charms, and then we're gonna use this deck. I only use it at Halloween time. I have too many decks, so I gotta put some of them away. All right, let's see what we get from the charms. All right, let me flip this around so you can maybe see them better. They're so little, it's hard to see, but... Okay, for this energy... Why am I getting this song? Okay, this is not like my favorite all-time song or anything, but I'm hearing Islands in the Stream, and it's the Dolly Parton, I think, and Kenny Rogers version. Does someone like country music, or someone really eclectic in their music where they like a lot of different things? Islands in the stream, that is what we are, nothing in between. So with you to another world and live a life on each other. Someone wants to like go away with the other person, maybe on vacation, maybe to an island. Maybe there's this energy of like wanting to take a break somewhere beautiful and just together, like maybe even just like a private place on an island so you could just hang out together. What are we getting here? I feel like that's enough. Okay, so the little ladder charm is like wanting to crawl its way out of the container. I don't know if you can see that, but it landed here with the ladder like here, like someone's trying to climb out of a hole right now. And I've never actually read a charm in the box before. Okay, that's new. But I was really noticing that. And there's just like little light bulb right below it too. And like reading charms out of the box is weird, but I mean, what about tarot isn't weird, right? So I usually go with things. So yeah, I feel like someone is trying to climb out of some kind of hole right now. In order to do this, maybe it's like a financial hole. So we got the palm trees here, and we got the sea turtle. This all says like tropical beachy stuff to me. We got the zebra. We got the crown on its side. I've got, what is this? The sewing needle and the thimble, the hydrant. Okay. Let me see what I'm getting from all of this. The koala. I just turn them right side up and try not to move them too much unless I want to group them, which I'm not really feeling like I'm going to do. Okay. There's different ways to read charms. The blow dryer. I got the blow dryer a while back, and I feel like it might be the same energy. If you guys saw that reading, someone's like overly concerned about their appearance, like worried about how their counterpart is going to see them physically. The angel is right below that. It's like, y'all are guided. Y'all. I didn't say y'all. I did. I lived in Oklahoma for 6 years. I'm a Californian, right? Born and raised in California. And I lived in the Midwest for 6 years after the 2011 kind of depression that the country went through. And I picked up some things, and I usually don't use that. However, someone might be from the South or have some kind of connection to the South. Okay, what am I seeing here? With the crown on its side, I mean, it's like someone is almost in king energy, but they're not quite there yet. Someone is like working up to king energy. And if you know anything about tarot, king energy is that energy that you want to get to. You want to be in it. It means you've kind of mastered something about your life, either your stability or your emotions or your, you know, your mental clarity or, you know, your passions or whatever. It's like someone is on their way to mastering something. They're not quite there yet, but they're not at the bottom either. They're like, it's almost not quite tipped up yet, but they're getting close. Someone is really making some changes. The zebra always to me is about changing your stripes, like changing something about yourself. So there's a transformation going on here. And once that transformation happens, this person really wants to mend things. It's been painful. It's been a long, painful cycle. But this person is really fierce about doing this. They want to really do it. I'm getting this as a divine masculine who is very protective of their feminine, and they really want to mend the situation. A few other markers I'm seeing. You might live somewhere where you hang your laundry. I know that sounds like a funny thing to say, but not all of us in the world do that. Like, I don't ever hang anything. I mean, I might hang a nice blouse on a hanger and let it dry up, but everything else goes in the dryer. I do not understand places where you hang laundry. So, but there are a lot of places in the world where that's like the norm. So someone in this connection might live in a place where it's normal to do that. I'm always baffled by that whole thing. We have electric dryers now. But some people like it. This masculine really feels like the feminine stands out. And she can stand alone too. This masculine is really proud of the feminine energy. He feels like she's very stable. Even when someone something comes along and kind of knocks the legs out from under her, she can stand on one leg. She's like, her balance is really, really good. Her internal balance is really, really good. And she's managed to keep softness in her life. You know, people that have been through a lot of stuff, and let me tell you, every twin flame out there has been through a lot of stuff. We are not sissies, right? We're survivors. But, you know, there's a thing, you know, a lot of people get into survival mode and they call themselves a survivor. And that's a beautiful thing because that means you got through something. But then people forget that there's a step beyond that because you don't want to be in survivor energy for the rest of your life. It's beautiful that you got there. And I'm really proud of everyone that does. But there comes a point where you have to lay down the survivor energy and just be happy and live again. Like, I was a victim at one time, but I didn't stay in that. I became a survivor. And then I just went back to living and became balanced. And so it's a cycle, right? And this feminine energy in this reading, whoever we're reading for, has really become balanced. And she's retained softness in a world that can be really hard. And she can be fierce, but only when it's necessary. That's not her default. Her default is actually soft and sweet and very balanced. It's nice. She doesn't have any skeletons in her closet anymore. I mean, she's so open about everything. So open about everything. And she has like an emergency plan. You know, it's like she has a plan in place. If something comes along to knock this feminine off her course, she has reserves. So she balances herself back really quickly. She takes care of herself. She shines. This feminine shines. And if she has a question about something, she doesn't just let it hang in the air. She goes and finds the answers. This masculine is really, a lot of this is just about how they feel about the feminine. This masculine is coming into their king energy. They're changing the things that they need to change. They're having a transformation. This whole thing is divinely protected. They do, I definitely see here, wanting to go on vacation together. For a long time, this feminine followed the masculine. And it's kind of it is a chaser energy, okay, guys? So that runner chaser thing, that dynamic that we hear about, which doesn't stay forever. It is a period of time that we go through in the twin flame journey. And hopefully you come to balance and move past that energy. So this feminine has moved past that energy. She's no longer chasing the masculine. And because of that, the masculine is no longer running. She's pulled back her energy, is focusing on self, has become balanced. And because of that, that energy has moved to the masculine where he no longer feels the need to run. Someone may work in the with computers. Okay, like a lot of us work with computers, but maybe like a main part of someone's job. Maybe they write on the computer. Maybe they, but it's like the main part of your job to be on there a lot. Writing. I'm seeing like typing, a lot of typing, writing. And this job that one of the counterparts here has in this connection has really elevated them. There's something that you do with writing that has elevated your life in some way for one of the counterparts. It's also given you a broader view of the world. The masculine here is spending a lot of time watching the feminine, that's for sure. There's a lot of watching and waiting energy. And I think the reason that there's a lot of watching and waiting energy is because this masculine is still tilting his world into the right direction. He's still like working on getting himself as balanced and centered as the feminine is and making some changes to do that. The feminine, you guys both have to do equal amounts of work. It's not like you come into this connection and the feminine is like all perfect and everything and the masculine is all a mess and has to catch up. No. When you start, and sometimes your twin flame connection starts way in advance of when you even know about it, okay? There's a lot of work on both sides. So the feminine's already done a lot of work to become balanced and centered. And so the masculine is on their leg of that now and just like getting like finishing it up, finishing the recipe, making sure that they get everything right to have it turn out well. It's important. And while this is happening though, I get that the masculine has an eagle eye on the feminine. He's really, she may not know it, but he may be watching her through the internet. But he wants to make sure she doesn't fall. There's like this feeling, if she falls, he's going to swoop in to catch her. He's not going to let her fall. But he's got to do his own thing. But I don't think she's going to fall. She is so balanced. But he's still there in the background. If you fall, I'll catch you. Well, let's see. There is this really sweet, innocent energy here. There's something about the key to making this all work is both of you going back to a simpler time. It's about being happy with each other, not focusing on the stress or the worry or the problems in the connection, but really being together and just doing things that you love. Getting out, being active is part of it. It's definitely about moving your body. Not just about sex, but it's about, there's something magic that happens when you get out and do things together and like expend energy together. It's so good for both of you. It's so healing for both of you to do that. So these people might be kind of athletic. I'm not saying that you have to be an extreme sports person. You might be, but these people like to, go out and walk together or go do fun things that you did when you were a kid together. Maybe go to amusement parks. Maybe, I don't know, when COVID allows, right? But there is this energy that the key to making this work is getting back to a simpler time together where you can just let the positive energy out and just enjoy exhilarating things together. It's going to be really, really healing when that happens. There's definitely music in this connection. These are people that do like to maybe work out. Someone here likes to work out. There's someone here that really has a hero thing. I'm sorry, but the little mouse and the sword that just came out. It makes me feel like this masculine kind of wants to swoop in and save the feminine in some way. So we have that eagle down here watching the feminine, to make sure she doesn't fall. And then we have up here the sword and the mouse. And I'm really getting the feeling of wanting to come in and like, not in a big grandiose way, but save the feminine in ways that they can. Like this masculine wants to protect and defend the feminine, but they want to do it in ways that are maybe not so obvious. They're helping them in some way. I get that the masculine is trying to help the feminine in some way, and she might not even know about it. And it's like it's a feeling of, I hurt you in the past, so I'm going to help you now. It's a feeling of trying to balance some scales. This masculine may want to have a family with the feminine too. And it doesn't have to be traditional family with children. It could be a family with a dog. We did see that there are dog lovers in this pile for sure. Maybe they want to get a dog together. Maybe, and maybe that's there for a baby, right? Maybe they just want to combine their two families together. Maybe they already have kids. Who knows? Maybe they're older and, they want their kids to meet and they want to have this combined family. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something about a triangle. So the masculine, the feminine, and the other parts of their life and how that makes a really solid unit. Because when you're building something, a hexagon is actually the most, I think, stable structure, but a triangle is a very stable structure. It's very hard to tip over a triangle, right? So there's something about making a really solid foundation from the ground up that's important here. Definitely musical connection. Someone might even play the guitar. And they really do want a home together. This is someone that wants to live together. These are people that do really, really want to build a home together. They don't want to just move in together. They want to build a home. It's probably getting married. But there is something about building a solid, stable home. Okay, I'm going to get into this Halloween tarot. So let me pick up my charms. And set that aside. Okay. All right. Let's see if I put that back the right way. I did not. All right. Let's see what we get for this energy. What do we get for this energy? Fan it. Fan it. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. The Star. Okay, and the imagery on these is important, and it's so different than your typical tarot. Page of Wands, the Necromancer is on the bottom. This Halloween tarot is a trip. Hold on, let me get some water. All right. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. So the Six of Pentacles is Arachne, which is actually like a spider goddess. These do not look like the typical definitions at all, so I'm going to have to take a minute to really look at them. The Eight of Swords is a Pegasus, and that's in reverse. Very different definitions. I've only used this deck like once or twice, and that was last year. Page of Swords, Headless Horseman in reverse. Queen of Swords, the Amazon upright, and the Star, which is the Tooth Fairy upright. I'm going to clarify with the Grenlocks. Clarify the Six of Pentacles here for this energy. This twin flame connection. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Wait, there's something flipped. It's the King of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse coming out of that stuck energy. The Nine of Coins. Good, good. You know, King of Pentacles, that's what we saw in the charms, is someone coming into their king energy, getting balanced and coming into their king energy. They were caught in some kind of web for a long time. They get some kind of karmic web, and they're getting loose of that. They're getting loose of that. The World with the Page of Swords in reverse, they're going to stop that just watching and waiting energy. No more of that. They're tired of it. I'm not going to do that anymore. Clarify the Queen of Swords, Chariot, and then the Star. Clarify the Star. The Tooth Fairy. I caught the Tooth Fairy when I was a kid. I actually set a trap. Lo and behold, it was my father. I made him laugh, though. Okay. Oh, and we got the Hermit and the Moon with the Star. Okay, and what's at the bottom of the deck? That's Nine of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely the masculine energy in this connection is coming into his king energy. He's getting loose from a web that he's been really, really stuck in. He was, with the Eight of Swords here in reverse, he was very stuck in his head too, not just physically stuck, but mentally stuck. And now he's becoming independent, very independent, and actually maybe financially independent. He may be separating finances out from a karmic situation. But I see him having the King of Pentacles next to the Nine of Pentacles. This is amazing energy. This is, I'm financially solvent and stable on my own, and I'm balanced, and I'm in my king energy, and I'm single. No longer caught up in someone else's web. Page of Swords in reverse, and not just going to hang out and watch and wait. He's putting an ending to that, like, silent watching energy. With the Queen of Swords here, this is about being real clear and wanting to come forward and wanting to come forward quickly. And this particular Chariot is a fast-moving energy. This is someone, there's no stuck energy. This is all coming out of stuck energy. Page of Wands is taking some action, bringing, and with it being the Necromancer, this is bringing something back from the dead. Three of Swords is below that. That's this alien guy. bringing something back from outer space. This connection was considered dead at some point, probably by both of you. And it's being resurrected with the necromancer here, with this Page of Wands, because this masculine is going to take action. And we got the Hermit here, and we got the Hermit here. So there has been a waiting period. That has been a very, like, a period where this masculine has really gone within and really listened to spirit and listened to self and decided what they want. The decision has been made here. It's been a long battle with the Nine of Wands here. This is very much someone who has had to fight for where they're at. The Five of Wands. Yeah, look at all that conflict. Look at all that conflict. This has been hard. They've finally had the wake-up call, though. There's something they're having to leave behind with this Four of Cups and this Two of Pentacles here. They're definitely leaving something behind. And it's a hard energy. It's a sad energy for them. But they know what they want, and they're ready to drop it. This is someone no longer stuck. And, you know, they know what their happiness is. They want to bring forward an offer after leaving someone out in the cold. And there we have the Queen of Pentacles to match the King of Pentacles, our divine counterparts. This is a twin flame connection. These are people that are born for each other. Born for each other. Born to find each other. This is a fated connection. And this is all the happiness you could both ever want. Right? It's been a hard road. It's been a hard road, but action is happening here. With the star here clarified by the Hermit and the Moon. Look, there's a lot that has been underneath the surface and hidden here for a long time. But we've got a masculine here that has been enlightened, who is coming out of that Hermit energy and taking some action now, finally, and is going to reveal some things. Let me, I just want a card or two on the Moon. What's about to be revealed here with the star, with the karma balancing out? Karma is balancing out here, finally, in this situation. Things are coming together the way that they're meant to come together. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's taken some patience. But things are growing. Things are growing. It may not have looked like it. You couldn't see it, maybe. But they are. They have been. Your patience, your dedication, your love, your acceptance, your surrender to the connection has made all the difference here. Whoever this is for, you know, make sure if you are taking this story into yourself that you understand that this is your journey. If this is totally not your story, it is not suddenly miraculously going to be this. This has to resonate for you, okay? If you guys are in a place where you're not talking together, you dislike each other intensely, you know, whatever. You may be closer to the beginning of your journey, but if this resonates, if this feels right to you, this may well be your message, because you're guided here for a reason. And when I think that people come into readings for one of two reasons. You find a reading and you click on it and you hear it, either because there's a message for you, or the whole thing is for you, right? There's a message for you, or it's to get you to see where it can go given your work and patience. So sometimes you see a reading and you see it close to union and you know you're not close to union, but you can see what can happen. This can happen if you're not so far along in your journey. With work, patience, time, love, acceptance, surrender, it can come here, because this is getting close to union. This is a masculine that's ready to take some action. Not stuck anymore. Not watching and waiting anymore. Taking action, coming with the truth. Being really fair and balanced. They're just coming into it. They're just like getting ready. Almost. It's like the finishing touches right now. And Judgment. This masculine had a huge wake-up call about this connection. All right, I'm going to get some initials. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. nothing in between. Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. Yeah, these people need some time just to themselves. And you know, it doesn't have to be on a fancy tropical island. Maybe it's just you get away to another city where you just don't have your normal things around you, and you just focus on each other for a while. Just focus on each other for a while without any distractions. Turn your cell phones the fuck off. I'm sorry, but that's how I talk sometimes. Just turn your cell phones off. Get into relationship energy, working on the relationship, because I think that's going to make all the difference when you communicate. All right. I did want initials. Okay, let's see what we get. I keep getting drawn to my apatite stone. So apatite is this really pretty deep, it's like a deep ocean blue-green. I don't know how well you can see it in the light here. This was one of the most recent palm stones that I bought, and it's really a perfect size. But it really reminds me of a really beautiful deep tropical ocean, the deep part of a tropical ocean. And again, you might live somewhere, you might want to go like somewhere like that together. I'm getting that energy. And also look up, in fact, I'll look it up for you, blue apatite. Hold on. Got my crystal book here. I just feel like there's a message for you in apatite. Let's find out what it is. Rather take an extra minute or two to find something that will help you than possibly miss it. Apatite 60. So I don't have them all memorized. Some of them I know by heart because I use them so much. Some of them I just have to look them up. Apatite. Okay, so blue apatite is used to control weight loss. Okay, so there may be people out there that are struggling to get into like physical shape for your health, right? You're not trying to get in physical shape to impress anyone, because that's not what it's about. It's literally about your health and feeling good and feeling active and all those things. So if you're working on weight loss, get some blue apatite. It might really help you. I really believe in the healing power of crystals and stones because they improve our vibration, right? They have their own vibration, and then mixed with our vibration, it tunes us to the right places. So it might help tune something in your body to make it easier for you to achieve that goal and to get that health goal in line. It also enhances insight and psychic abilities. It removes blockages and obstacles from life. And there is this little bit that the masculine's still working on to get things right. The masculine, if he happened to see this video, blue apatite would be a good thing for you. It'd be a good thing for both of you. You might consider getting a little piece of it, okay? Having it on you, wearing it, something like that. All right. And blue, it's also, throat chakra. Blue-green, so it's speaking from the heart. The green is heart chakra and blue is throat chakra. So if you combine those things, that's that ability to speak from your heart, communicate from your heart, which is what we want, right? Okay. So we have an R. And we have a G, and I had the tiger in the spread too. There's this very protective energy with the masculine here. Here's another R. Oh my God, grr. That's hilarious. We have an X. This is someone that is an X. So this is someone you've been in a relationship with before. We have an A. We have an E. We have a P. And we have a Q. So first name, last name, middle initial. Someone might have double letters in their first or last name or their nickname or something like that. Let me see if there's anything I'm getting particularly from here. Okay, so it spells grape. You know, I don't look for three-letter words because you can make three-letter words about anything usually. But there is grape. Maybe someone lives on a grape seat, like a grape street, or they live around vineyards. I grew up around vineyards, so that makes sense for me. I don't want to bring down the vibe of the reading. Hold on one second. I don't want to bring down the vibe of the reading. But we were talking about survivor energy before. Someone here may have experienced rape in their lifetime, and they're a survivor of that. And I'm really proud of you if this is you. First of all, you're not alone. A lot of us have been there. Okay, I'm one of those people. And that's why I'm comfortable talking about it, because I feel like if you normalize the ability to survive something like that, and you show people that you can come out of it stronger and wiser and smarter and have a beautiful life, I think that that's something we all need to know, is that you can come out of it and still live a beautiful life. That doesn't have to touch your life for the rest of your life. Okay? Someone might have had rage issues too. So, you know, someone, and this could be masculine or feminine. I mean, everyone has different ways they cope with things. Someone may have had rage issues that they have also overcome or are overcoming, and I'm very proud of you for that too. Someone might, I know that I don't have all the letters here, but someone might be a Generation Xer. Late 40s, early 50s. I keep seeing this Q and this R together. So I don't have everything for it, but someone might identify as genderqueer. And that's not a bad thing, guys. That is a legitimate way to identify, and it's perfectly acceptable, perfectly fine. Okay, so I'm seeing Quentin. I'm seeing Queenie. Someone's nickname might be Queenie. I'm seeing the name Raphael or Raphael. I'm seeing Adam, Andrew. I'm seeing Gene, Gene. It could be Jean too. Could be some Game of Thrones fans here. I'm seeing Arya. I don't have all the letters, but it doesn't really matter. It's just what I hear. Peter, Patty, Patricia, Paula or Paulette. Paulette. I'm seeing Paulette. Not really Pauline and Paulette. I don't hear that very often, but. And there's, I don't usually throw three-letter words here, but there's something about peace. And also, someone here could be multilingual. Like different languages. Either you just enjoy them, you study them, you speak them. I get ER again too. So someone may have had like a physical scare. I got that a while back where there was one pile it might have been a pick a card that I did where I felt like someone had to go to the emergency room for some reason. They might have even lost someone there. I'm really sorry if that's true. Or it might have been you and you were injured or sick. And I'm not getting something small from that. Or maybe you were there visiting someone. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to let that go. Oh, Rick, too. The name Rick? Richard or Rick? Rich. Something. Okay. If your name starts with a G, if your person's name starts with a G, first name, middle name, last name, just take that as double confirmation because I'm really hearing the G names. Georgia, Gregory, Jean again. Yeah. Okay. All right. This wraps up this Torrent message. I hope this has helped you. I'll be putting out another 1 or 2 of these this week, so you get more short, sweet messages like this. Please, while you're here, really important for any reader, not just me, for any reader, go and hit that like button, okay? Right about there. I'm not doing it right. Right about there. Really, really helpful. That really helps us keep going and growing and coming back. And it just is really important. A lot of people don't take the time to do that. And I can't stress enough how important that is. And subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you around. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.